Good morning, everyone. It's so great to be with you. Mama Cat is still down there, and she's nursing the 6 little kittens right below here as I speak. They're all so cozy and nice, vying for each other for Mama's milk. And Mama's so kind, and when she hears one of the babies crying, she adjusts her position to help the baby, the concerned baby. It's so beautiful. So as I'm speaking to you, the mama kitty and the babies are having their breakfast. I am so glad to have you here. The last time we of our the third of a series of the Take 10 with my Father, we said the three purposes that the Father comes to us at this time, this age, time in our human history and our families' need for the Father. And he says, I'm coming to banish excessive fear. He doesn't want us to fear him, but to be our Father. My children, he calls us, by all mankind, to be loved by my children, by all mankind, both present and the future. And the second purpose, so excessive fear, that is nothing to do with God the Father. He is a tender, loving Father. I am coming to bring hope, the second purpose, to men and nations. My sister emailed me about this series and complimented me or encouraged me to in saying that this is the hope of our that we need and where we find ourselves in our situation today in the world, to turn to God, and not only just to God, but God our Father. And so I'm very encouraged by my sister Joyce and all you that support me and watch these YouTubes. And I want them to go all over the world. I've been praying that China, that someone in China sees this and knows English and can translate it for them too as well. All the great country of China with this rich cultural history. Okay, so banish excessive fears to bring hope to men and nations. And the third one is, I am coming to make myself known just as I am, so that men's trust may increase together with their love for me, their Father. Just as I am, and that's being their Father, that we can go to him and trust in him, that we don't have to feel hopeless anymore, don't have to feel tired and what's it all about, that the Father will help us and we will find hope and energy to change our world. That's our job, to make this world, to spread his kingdom in this world, the kingdom of love and peace and justice. So he comes to banish excessive fear, to give us hope, and to reveal himself as our loving Father. Now, I'm glad this series is just going to talk about creation. We have so many things, awareness about the environment, global warming and everything. And here's the way the Father looks at our at the creation that he made. And so it's very germane, it's very related to our talking about our environment today. Just listen, it's so good. To the Father, the Father says this to Sister Eugenia. Remember, Sister Eugenia sitting with the Father, and the Father sitting down with his crown on the ground, so she won't be so awed by his glory and power, and just to be a loving, tender Father like he wants us all to be to him, daughters and sons of the Father. So here he's talking about creation, how he created it, why he created it, our beautiful universe. He compares himself to a painter. The painter delights in contemplating the picture he has painted. In the same way, it is my pleasure and delight to come among men, the masterpiece of my creation. Men, men, women, and children, and babies, and old people, we're his masterpiece of creation. He says we're the masterpiece of my creation. So what God's given us dignity. No one can take away, no state or anything, dignity, because we are His masterpieces, made to His image and likeness. Not all other creatures are marvelous, but men are the masterpiece of my creation. So that's where He puts us. Now He keeps on. Time presses. Time's running out here. Time presses. I wish men to know as soon as possible that I love them, and that I feel the greatest happiness in being with them and talking with them, like a father with his children. You know, I every morning I sit in front of the Father, picture it over the fireplace in the front room with my cup of coffee, and He delights in it. He wants to think about my day. I don't think I start my day without this loving conversation with my Father. And He wants that same thing for each of you, all of you, no matter what your background is or anything. He wants to have a cup of coffee with you. He wants to be with you. He delights. My greatest happiness is being with them, all of us being with them and talking with them like a father with his children. Oh, I do hope you, and especially in the morning, when you are getting ready, get up a little bit earlier and have that just a few 15 minutes or a half hour with the Eternal Father. Okay, coffee time, or just to talk about the day and everything. He delights in it. He's wonderful too, out from my own experience. Okay, now He keeps on going. I am the Eternal One, and when I was alone, so way back before any creation, I am the Eternal One, and when I was alone, I had already thought of using all my power to create beings in my image. But material creation had to come first. But it was then that I created the world. That's the world we're talking about, the environment. I filled it with all the things I knew that would be necessary to men. Air, sun, and rain, and many other things that I knew to be necessary for their life. See what a provident Father. And we got to take care of this air, sun, rain, the earth, the ground, everything. That's a creation He made for us, that's to sustain us. The masterpiece of creation. We're the masterpiece, our human beings. Anyway, in the end, man was created. After he got all this stuff ready, earth, sun, air, rain, animals and plants and water, and in the end, man was created. I was pleased with my handiwork. He really enjoyed his handiwork. Man, and then something else came, and we'll continue tomorrow. Man sins, but it's precisely then my infinite generosity shows itself. That thing's messed up because when man was made to the image and likeness of God, of the Father, He made us His image, and God is intelligence. He gave us intelligence that we could think. We could think and ponder the creation and see things together. We could have science and beauty and art and everything and mathematics. So we have that, but we also have a free will, so we can love, so we can be free. We're not automatons or puppets, but we're free. But man messed up. And chose himself rather than giving God glory and acknowledging. He wanted to be God Himself. He wanted to be independent of God, and that was sin. We're going to continue on that about how we messed up. But in the beginning, God made the earth, the sun, the rain, the air, the water for all of us, and we're His masterpieces, and He delights in us. And so when we think about the environment, we have to think about the Creator, and how He must be pleased with us to worry about global warming and to worry about things that not to put such a big footprint on our globe that we're deprived of its beauty and not hurt it and not destroy it. So God is the environmentalist. He created us and to appreciate nature and to cherish it. God bless you now. We'll talk about what happened when sin came into the world, but it's still even more hopeful when she reveals the Father in a more loving way, not as a punisher, but as one who calls us back to himself in mercy. God bless you.